In the greenhouse game, each week begins with 3 players entering the greenhouse, earning power in deciding who goes home each cycle. Players in the greenhouse designate which players are vulnerable at each week's banishment. Additionally, players are able to earn seeds, the in-game currency, and the vulnerable players can use those seeds to buy their way out of precarious situations. Alliances must be forged, lies must be told, and at the end of each cycle, someone has to go home. It's the ultimate game of negotiation. Do you strike now or save your power for later? Do you rescue a valuable ally or do you hang on to your seeds? 14 enter, 1 will leave. This is The Greenhouse, Season 3.
I don't know who I really have in my corner at this point. I'm really worried.
That's how a lot of people are feeling.
Yeah.
That's everyone is.
But, yeah. It's just hard to know now. Yeah, I'm scrambling, but how are y'all?
I don't know.
How are you guys?
I know that Shane was someone people talked about wanting to get out just because he's like such a strong player. But now that he got immunity, I feel like that's gonna fall onto someone else now.
And that's what worries me.
Yeah. Because I feel like he would have been one of the nominated had he not gotten immunity.
Yeah.
I have braids for you.
Is that going to happen first? My son, this one might be fine.
No.
I don't have it out for you.
Okay.
You're not going to get a nomination from me.
Gotcha.
Nobody in the greenhouse has a super clear answer of who they're going for.
Right, that's what it seems like.
I've just begun telling people, I wanted it so people would come up to me and like kind of share where they were in the game. I mean, like, who do you still feel like you're good with? Who are you, like?
I do feel close with Brady just because he's had my back. Like, he's been very honest and upfront every time I've talked to him. Like, when he was in power, he's like, I can honestly tell you you're not one of my 2 nominations, and I wasn't. I was Shakira's.
Yeah.
I mean, like, he didn't know who she was nominating either. He kept me, like, for the Daisy Train, he's like, I will pick you to save you. Like, he's been very close and loyal. So that's kind of who I've been going to just see like, what he's been feeling.
I will say, like, and I share this, like, again, in confidence.
Yeah,
I feel like between both of us, we've kind of had a strong thing this game.
That's, I was saying, like,
you don't have to fear from me, and of anybody that I fear from in this game, it's Brady.
Okay.
I just, like, it's not that he has, like a ton of, like, he shared anything, like, the amount of seeds that he has, and, like, what his, and I don't know if I don't know. He's somebody that I have an eye on. I have since the beginning.
And that's fair. Like, you know, like, your game and mine can be, like, you know, like, I respect whatever choice you make for you, for your nominations, you know? Because, like, you're playing your game.
Yeah. And I don't have it out for him.
Right, but
I will say, like, I was not expecting Shane to get immunity.
Yeah.
That kind of throws, I think, the whole greenhouse. Again, we never talked about who we wanted to. But he was almost up last time. And I think it was almost kind of like he was still timing out.
Yeah.
But now that he has immunity, like, I don't really know what the gamble is.
Gabriella's scared too, and we're like, you're in the same boat as all of us. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, like, literally every person I've talked to is on the same page.
Yeah, we're all like,
everyone's like,
shoot.
Okay.
I was like, oh, it got real.
Which I will say, like Greenhouse is in the same deal.
Really?
Like, we're not, like, obviously we're not up for elimination, but
yeah.
None of us are like, we have a goal.
Right.
You won't get a nomination from me.
Okay.
I'll tell you that, but I'll kind of, if your name comes up, which I don't expect that it will, I'll kind of negotiate for you.
Thank you.
I haven't really heard your name, to be honest.
Because I definitely got, like, fully left out last round.
Right.
I think it was just because, like,
it was mainly because, Allie was being messy, and we just we weren't gonna play with that sort of deal.
Fair.
Everybody was just feeling uneasy, and it was just like an easy way to go.
Yeah. She started the train.
Yeah.
She would go home on the train.
Right. For me, I think our target this week was Shane, but he just wants immunity.
I really think I could have beat him, but the little thing fell off my head. My bum didn't keep it on.
Damn. So yeah, right now.
But I know that. Actually, Jack went out.
Right.
I am still very good with what we have. And like, I think at this point, people just think I'm like a lost little puppy because Allie's gone. And they're like, oh, who does she have? And I'm like, I don't know.
I get it. For me this round, I'm honestly more leaning toward Olivia, Rogue, or Kat, just because I've talked to them the least.
Fair. I feel like it's getting to the point where I can talk to people more, but it still feels like I see 2 people and then the round's up. But.
And I feel like Rogue has enough seeds to pull himself off if he wants.
So, I have 2 seats. Oh, maybe I have 3.
I literally have 1.
You never need one of them.
Okay. I don't think anyone is targeting you. That's not the vibe I'm getting from anybody. Like, the only reason I could see you go up is because, like, 2 other people that are bigger targets that we would want to send home or are already chosen.
Okay. Okay. That makes me feel a little bit better. Okay.
I think you're good.
Alright. I freak out.
Yeah. If I have to nominate you, I will tell you beforehand.
Okay.
I will be honest.
Yeah.
But not because I think you're going home.
Okay.
But more so I don't want to, like, cross lines and people that I have talked to more often than you.
Yeah. I feel that. I definitely do.
Yeah.
That's the thing, is like getting into conversations with everybody.
It's tough.
That's
It's
a tough
tough.
thing.
Yeah.
But we're working on it.
Yeah.
We're working.
We're good. We're good.
Okay, cool beans.
Sweet. Awesome.
I don't know everyone's coin count, seed count. I don't know it, but just keep in mind the Venus flytrap is there to take out literally anyone. So I don't want to plant the seed.
I know Zach has a lot of seeds.
I think he has 5 or 6.
And I think Olivia would pool with him. I might be wrong about that. I feel like closer with Olivia.
Who are they trying to take out though? Do we know?
I think it's. Have you heard a name? You don't have to say who it is.
No, I have not heard.
Okay, 4 of us haven't
Have
heard
I
names.
heard a name?
Do you still
Do
feel?
you know who I am?
Do you still feel like everyone's like, get Bryn? Because I feel like you've completely flipped in the game. I feel like you're.
I just told her.
I don't
Really?
feel like. Well, but no, I still feel like
your
it's everyone
positioning-
get Bryn, but
No,
it's like
you're just a good vibe.
I have not heard a single person say your name this round.
Yeah, I feel like.
What?
I
have
feel like the first round,
that's fair.
everyone was like Bryn, and ever since then, your name has not.
And I
been
would like to
added.
point out, I don't think that you're on the bottom anymore.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Shane seems to think so.
Really?
Still?
Okay, well, yeah, because it's she.
He was like, yeah, the way I see it, it's you, me,
He thinks it's that
Abrielle,
last 4.
and the last. Yeah, it's the last 4. Which like.
Meanwhile, I think.
Okay, but it's
I mean, I
still
get it,
like it
but-
has to move through the group somehow, and like it's gonna start somewhere, and people are
Right.
gonna have their preferences.
It really did get harder because I'm sorry, we all, like literally everyone left you out on the daisy
Yeah.
chain.
That's why I was freaking out at the beginning of this round, and I was like, okay, do people have beef with me?
And
or
I've-
was I just, you
It
know,
was just because I think you were associated.
was I
I
just
think we've all
associated?
said, yeah,
It's-
I've said that to you.
It's fair, and like, Allie and I have played a game before, and that's
Right.
kind of how it went.
And now
like,
you're a free agent, and
that's kind of how it went last time, but it kind of blew up my game a lot more last time, and I think this is like much more recoverable, thank God.
I think so, too.
And I feel like a lot of the people like who are in power are not like saying like
They're not-
specific names.
yeah.
You can't.
They're not really giving their cards.
Yeah, which is smart. It's smart what they're doing.
Yeah.
But it makes my anxiety go to an 11.
Yeah.
Her name and
Yeah, your
and
name
Rose.
was up. Yours, not this round, obviously. I said your name was up.
Last
Previous.
round, yeah. But this time, I think I'm okay, and I feel confident because I put Zach there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
So, and if he
Zach were to turn around, I'd
backstabs
be like,
me,
oh,
and everyone would see that.
Yeah.
I'm like, I did vote for you.
Okay.
But that's
Well,
only
thank you
because
for coming clean.
I was given.
But there were 2 other people, and I still don't know who they are. So,
I think it was Allie and Andrea.
well, no. Allie was blocked.
Yeah, because I blocked her.
Yeah, remember? And she was the Rose, so she didn't vote. So
I don't know who the other 2 are then.
It just made me feel bad.
No, it's okay. It's okay. And also, you probably made that promise with him before you knew that Bryn was uprooted.
Yeah.
So you would have had another option, and then you were only left with one
Yeah.
option, which was me. And like, I'm a big proponent of keeping your word, so I don't hold it against you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if I make a promise to you, even if it's gonna kick my butt, I'm just like, damn it.
Well, at this point in the game, you have to. We're all in jury. If you want to win, if you backstab people, are going to be pissed
You
off.
ain't getting no.
That's why I'm like, what I'm telling people is true.
Right.
First 2 rounds, okay, fair. I'm so sorry. R.I.P. Nick. But like,
Yeah.
there's none of that anymore.
I still feel bad about Nick, man.
I feel bad.
I feel like we were good, and
I've been telling this to everybody, but I feel like no one's really taking me seriously. I mean, I feel like you're the only one that has. I just feel like no one actually talks in-depth game with me.
Are you sure? I mean, not are you sure? Are you shitting me?
No.
Well, okay.
Like, I was at the bottom of the daisy chain.
Yeah.
Now that I have power, everyone just wants to say, please save me, we've been so good. But it's like, where are those conversations?
Brady is obviously number one.
Yeah.
Like, he's gonna win. That's all, like, that's my optics. I'm just, honestly just been working to weasel myself in, well, not weasel, but like, get in a majority.
I know.
Unfortunately, I think a lot of alliances do have to fall to the wayside. Like,
yeah.
I wanted to work with Abrielle.
But the thing is I never had an alliance. So everyone's talking about alliances. I haven't even heard about alliances. That's
gotcha.
why I'm like, what the fuck?
Gotcha.
And that's basically what I'm telling everybody. I want to be taken seriously. I would like to make an alliance. I would like to do something. I just need to be included.
Yeah.
And now people are actually hearing me out because I have power.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Thomas, you want to come chat?
My vibe is that I've talked the least to Rogue, and he has enough seeds to take himself off if he wants to.
You continue talking to him, and I'm gonna get back with him.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah. So I feel really good with you.
Okay.
I know we talk like limited, but my deal with you like stood.
Right.
And then your power, so like, I know we said finally, but I feel like you said the next time you were the person, so I feel like that's
right.
fair.
Absolutely.
But I just had a great conversation with Shakira.
Good.
And I was like, I feel really good about Thomas. And she said, I feel really good about Thomas too, and I feel good about Kat. And I was like, perfect. Cool. So I would love for like us four to like get together.
Sweet.
And talk.
For me, I'm good with both you and Shakira. I haven't talked to Kat as much. She's more.
I thought you were just talking to her.
Oh, I just did. did.
Okay.
Yeah. Like comparatively to like most other people.
Yeah.
But no, me and Kat are good. I told Kat like if I would only put her up if like I felt like my options, like I didn't have any other options, and I would tell her beforehand. But I do not think Kat is in danger at all, and that would be the only reason why I would nominate her, because I would not think she would go home.
Yeah, because I'm just in the boat of, okay, we need to like get a firm alliance going.
Yeah, it's starting to get there.
And so like I'd love for me, you and Shakira, and like someone else to kind of get together. Thomas is not going to give me anything, and I am immune, so there's like no reason for you to not be honest with me, and he still was not honest with me. So that tells me that we're not good. I'm freaking flip-flopping back and forth between alliances, and it's freaking aggravating because I just want to be in one and just move on with that. But I'm just like, everyone's just like, well, I don't know what we're doing. Come the fuck on. We know what we're doing. So I'm just going to keep balling out in meetings, I guess, and go for the greenhouse every time. These people are driving me crazy. They're really nice, but like, come on.
So I think I will just steal one of her tulips.
Okay.
I mean, unless you want me to steal one of your nominees, but Shakira told me that she was worried if I stole one of your nominees that I would nominate her. Which, like, that's what I appreciate. I was going to say about Shakira when we were over there before everyone started walking up, is she was honest enough to tell me that to my face. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I've talked to everybody. Again, nobody, like I saw, is like,
I would just like to know who y'all are nominating before we go into it.
Yeah,
You're doing Rogue?
I'm least close to Rogue, and he has seats enough to take himself off if he wants.
Okay. I talked to Brady, and I wanted to like, for a little bit I wanted to like, kind of like work with him, but like I kind of asked him like where he was. He's not super close to a lot of people. He doesn't have any like seed pull, and so that's definitely one that I think I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I was thinking Shane, but now Shane has immunity,
Yeah.
so I don't really know what to do with that
I
other
was
one.
leaning that way too.
So like, who do y'all? I mean, like, is there anybody else that y'all were looking at?
I mean, who do you want to target is the thing.
I think the safest would be probably Kat or Abrielle.
I was thinking Abrielle.
Yeah.
Just because, I don't know, same thing. Like, I think I've kind of told people like I don't like when people draw boundary or like a definite alliance. She kind of started to do that with Allie, and I pulled away, and I think she kind of felt that, especially during like the Poison Daisy chain.
Yeah.
Because I do feel like we have different connections.
I think so.
I like working with the both of you, so I'd like to continue that.
Yeah.
I don't mean to draw a firm boundary around my life.
No, but I mean, at this point in the game, it's another thing.
So,
like, I do feel more comfortable with like saying like, okay, together, But it was at the beginning that kind of freaked me out. This is too early.
I think it might be smart because Brady and oh my god, I'm so blanking. Rogue are close.
I agree.
So I think we could make that move this round if you want to split them
both of
up.
them.
My only problem with that is that then whoever stays between the two of them, they are just as much of a free agent as Abrielle.
Yeah. And I'll talk to her. I mean, like, she and I...
Because if Abrielle's going to stay, I think we need to get in good with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Abrielle are okay. Like, I don't think she's coming after me, but I'm kind of ambivalent against her.
That's kind of where I sit. I mean, at this point, I'm like, I need to see that, like, you've got pull to be here, and there are some people that just don't have that.
Yeah.
And I think from here on out, it's going to be getting ruthless, because I don't think there are any people who haven't tried to make an alliance yet won't be able to nominate each other. So I'm nervous. I'm glad I'm in the greenhouse because I still have some people that I think people can kind of unanimously like agree on as people that need to go. But past this point, I could really see it going anywhere. Whoever's in the greenhouse is going to decide next is going to decide a lot. I feel like the next one is going to be a pretty mouth covering game.
Who are you closest to right now?
I've made really good connections with Olivia, but I know Thomas is a really strong player, and Thomas and I we kind of had this like little thing in the kitchen. He knows that I am willing to like put my seeds towards something that he's passionate about, and I think we've kind of had that understanding. I'm still watching it though because he is a good player, so he and I have gotten that connection, and I think Shakira and I have each other's back too. We've kind of had it throughout the game. It started off wonky in the beginning, but I feel like now we're kind of steady. So whoever makes it past this round is going to be questionable where the alliances lie.
My thing is I just feel like we haven't had the chance to talk a lot, but I do like your vibe and your energy. Like the thing about last round was that I didn't like that I was an afterthought with the daisy chain, and you were the only one to be like, girl, we want you to say like,
well, yeah,
Edmund's not problematic, he's blah blah blah, like we like you, you know what I mean? You were the only one to actually compliment me and like lift me up, because it kind of rubbed me the wrong way. So not what you said, but just the way that it was all planned out, and then it's like, well, Edmund, you're gonna be the last one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's...
So that's just kind of where I'm at, because now I'm in power the next round, and now everyone wants to kiss my ass.
Right, no, that's definitely understandable.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, if it makes you feel any better, you were always like included. I think it was more the order. But, I mean, like, obviously it still like sucks that you were like...
Yeah, I mean, I'm safe, so I can't really complain.
Right, because we were gunning for Allie.
Yeah.
The whole time.
Yeah.
Because like, we need to split up Allie and Abrielle, and it is sucky, and like, we should factor that in back, because we're all just like, okay, wait, if I say this person, like, this person's saving me, who am I saving? And then we just didn't like consider the order and be like, but I was like, wait, no, we need to say Edmund. Like,
I thought about stealing a sunflower, but I'm probably just gonna steal a tulip.
Really?
Just so that way I don't piss anyone off.
Yeah. I mean, right, you have reason to like do whatever you
That's
want
what
with
saying.
that, because like,
so
based
I
on
just
what's
want to
happened,
show everybody that it wasn't as serious as it made me feel.
I want to be transparent with you. I'm going to nominate you because I feel like I've talked to you the least, which is fair.
Yeah.
And I also know that you have enough seeds to uproot yourself if you want to come off the block. I do not think you are the target this week.
Okay.
Yeah, but I wanted to tell you beforehand because I don't want you
it's good to know.
Blindsided.
Especially from them not the target.
Right.
Do you know if anyone else might try to uproot?
Not that I have heard of. Okay. I mean, obviously, we haven't started the auction yet.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I don't know if this changes anything, but I might, if I don't get nominated, I might get a banked vote from Bryn.
Okay.
So I wouldn't be able to vote, but I would have votes for future use.
Okay.
For something beneficial.
Can you promise me a bank vote, or?
Yeah, I'd be willing to pass you one of my bank votes.
Okay. Yeah. Is that if Bryn gives it to you?
Yeah, if she gives it to me.
I mean, I haven't talked to Bryn.
When I talked with her, it wasn't too long ago, but she said no one's really talked to her, and the only other person who's talked to her was Shane, and she wasn't feeling confident about him. So if it's not, I feel like I'm pretty confident I would be one of the two she picks for that. If that changes any of your...
Yeah. I'll consider it. I mean, I kind of had my mind set, you know? But again, I do not see you as a target.
Yeah.
I'm simply choosing you because we've talked the least.
Yeah.
And I wanted to be upfront with you.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright everyone, it is time for another nomination ceremony. It's Space Week and we have a special visitor, the Moonflower. Woo! Yeah!
Come on, Twist.
Alright, Edmund, what are you going to take as the Moonflower?
I'm going to steal a move from the Tulip.
Alright, so you have stolen one of Bryn's blocks. Okay, with that we're going to have a normal nomination ceremony. So, Zach, you are our Sunflower and must name 2 nominees.
Well, I already know. I spoke with most of y'all. Didn't have any clear picture going into this. This was after like some discussion with each of y'all. But I feel like the first one that I kind of felt like a clear move after like talking about where your head was in the game and kind of how you were feeling. To say Brady.
That flower's looking real nice.
I know, I'm like, okay.
For my second nomination, same spiel. I'm not gunning for people, but it is that time in the game where there's not many people left. So, I'm so sorry.
Oh my god, we called it!
So sorry.
Gabrielle, have a seat. You each get a seat.
Oh my gosh! Thank you.
Alright, there is one more spot. Rose, you must name the nomination.
Alright, I'm sorry, Rogue, I talked to you before. I nominate you only because you have enough seats to take yourself off.
Alright, and with that we have our 3 nominees. Rogue, Abrielle, and Brady. Ooh. Let's go to the auction. Ooh. It is time for another greenhouse auction. As a reminder, there are 11 of you, so the current price of the Venus flytrap is 13. Interesting. Those are all the announcements I have, so start mingling, come grab your pots, and let's see if anyone buys anything.
Can I look at there is a monopoly in the seed economy? I think people aren't taking that serious enough, so moving forward,
1%.
I'd love to consider that. I'd love a vote to stay, a vote to slay, a vote to sachet.
Another
Still
day.
here, Shantae, I stay in the house. I'm goofy, I'm ha-ha. I haven't broken my word to any of you. I promised you a seed, and I gave you a seed. We voted together, I promised you. And I promised you, and I know that can look scary later down the line, but we're all doing it, and we're all like playing pretty ethical.
I just keep my word,
so.
and I feel like that helps.
And if I don't win, I want a girly to win. So, listen,
So fun.
that's dead ass my thinking is I would like to kill the seed economy. I think some people have way too many seeds, hence my nomination, and who did it. But then on top of that, I would rather a girly win. If I know I'm not going to be able to afford anything at the auction, so it is just going to come down to like people I trust. I will say, if I get in power, I'm going for the people that were in power this time, and by that I mean I was nominated by Zach. That's my clear target moving forward.
I feel like...
And with his money, he has the most out of anyone.
Yeah.
I saw Olivia give him 2. I don't think she got him back. He's won 2 seeds.
I think he has like almost 10 seeds.
Yeah, so I just think people should, my personal opinion is people need to take care of that before, and I think that's why I told him it to his face. I said, I know this is probably a stupid thing to say, but the amount of money you have is intimidating to me.
It absolutely is.
And I
have
think...
like, not 4.
I don't
and
have
a little red chip.
I don't have 4. I wish. But yeah. At least I got a sunflower, so I got a seed.
I'm not gunning for you.
I'm already forgetting who the other nominee is. Rogue and Abrielle.
Yeah, Rogue's gonna take himself off.
Does he have enough? Oh, because he's won a seed.
He's
so
won a
that's me or
lot.
Abrielle.
He's won a lot. I think it's gonna be between you 2, and honestly, I feel like if you have enough.
And we've been straight shooting the whole time.
Yeah. And I even told Shane, I was like, look, the reason we flipped the script is because when we were with Allie and them, and we said, I'll pick you, you pick me, and that'll be fine. And they said, no, we're gonna get him out. You gotta not pick him. I said, I just gave my word I'd pick him. I cannot not do that.
Yeah, then that was
like,
bad.
and then they kind of were like going like, well, we need to do this. And I'm like, y'all need to have a definite in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to go to the people who are definite.
Right, I feel that. I think moving forward, I just want you to know, my target's clear now.
Yeah.
He made it easy for me. I'm like, okay, thank you.
He
Thank you for making it easy at least.
Love Zach.
And yeah, nice guy.
But you know, when it comes down to it, it wouldn't be even bad blood. It'd just be like, you voted me, I'm voting you.
Exactly, it's just a game.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I do care, I want to win, but like, I don't care like that.
Yeah.
Don't give up yet. You're not done yet. Don't be so down. Because you were not, because of the people who were up there, You were the last one that wanted to go.
Just, if Rogue takes himself down, I think I would go home against Brady.
I don't think so.
I keep calling Brady. It's Brady. Oh my god.
I know who you're talking about.
So, I don't know.
Just go do that. I'm gonna go talk to some people and try and get some here.
Edmund was telling me about thinking about like y'all blocking each other and having a vote. Because y'all technically both vote this round.
So he'll block me and I'll block him?
And then y'all would just have the votes for future rounds.
He ain't tell me shit about that.
He was just considering it.
Because the blocks are still technically the tulips, the tulip is not able to block the tulip. So Bryn can block Edmund, but Edmund cannot block Bryn. This is later clarified to the players.
I didn't want to nominate y'all, and that's why I put up Rogue. I feel like I'm like slowly starting to form something with y'all, and I hope that was enough, like, or at least something to show you two.
I've trusted you since you told me not to use this.
Right.
Okay. So I'm like, Thomas is yeah.
Can we move? All right.
No, that definitely made me feel better, especially with us. Just because I was like, I really talked to Thomas. Thomas would be like, I haven't talked to that girl once. And like, damn.
No, I was just telling them why I didn't nominate them. Like, I truly don't see y'all as like coming after me.
Yeah. I like you, whenever you're like, I want to see some fire from Cat. And I was like, I like it.
Yeah.
Picasso.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. I just think y'all are strong competitors.
Yeah.
And, like
I don't have a problem with this.
Yeah.
Me neither.
But I feel like a lot of people are saying, I don't have a problem with this. I feel like we've been good since the beginning. We've been good too, but we're figuring it out now.
Right.
Do y'all know how many seeds Rogue has? I feel like he has a lot.
That's what we were trying to do.
I think he only
had
has
like 10. Because I was telling you, I thought he had a lot. Or like bid 3, and then if he bids 4 match bid.
But what I'm saying is like, what I'm worried about is because I told Gabriella like if she like bids on it, I might like help her out. It's just like if it's Rogue and Brady, I'm scared it's gonna be Rogue, and I picked Brady, and that's like the big. The reason I wanted to come talk to y'all was because I like the way that I kind of made this decision was a very like I talked to everybody. Yeah, I got to talk to everybody and kind of like got like how many seeds they had, where their head was in the game, where their skin was in the game, and like Brady didn't have any seeds, didn't really have strong alliances with anybody when he shared. Right. And I asked, and that was kind of my deciding factor. And that like I would rather see like him go against Abigail. Just because he's such a strong competitor too.
I do think because Brady doesn't really have anyone or any seeds, what level of threat does he have though?
Yeah, that's the, and I talked to him and he's like, look, I'd love to stay, and all of a sudden I'm like, yeah, we're good, and now I'm like,
Whereas
I see his potential as a competitor.
Yeah.
Abigail's like a big threat.
And that seems where that sounds like what the conversation is going to, but I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen with that.
Honestly, like she owes me a favor, but
yeah,
if I could just take her out,
why
not?
Sure.
So.
Do you know who you're gonna use your vote for then?
Not yet, because I have spoken to Brady, and now I'm speaking to you, so I'm not entirely sure yet, no. Can I pick someone who's on the block to block?
No, but because my plan is to use Uproot, but I'm trying to see if I can get at least another chip for safety.
How are you feeling? What's like going through your mind?
I mean,
right now?
obviously I'm immune, so like that's I have kind of like a stress-free round, which is like why I'm like trying to talk to all the people that I talk to and be like, hey, are we still good in this space? Like,
have you spoken to Edmund?
No.
He's avoiding me, but then Thomas also told me that he wants to use the block that he took from me on me so that I use the block that I have on him, which I didn't know that you can play the tulip blocks on yourselves.
Gotcha.
So,
I mean, I hope that I feel really good with you. I feel really good with Edmund. Like, that's why I was like, we should go talk.
we should have a chit chat.
So,
yeah.
I don't know. I'm getting really confused.
I am too.
Do you know who you're blocking?
No, not yet.
And then you're gonna. Oh well, if y'all block each other.
Yeah, but we haven't even talked about that. Thomas was just the one who told me about that. So
I think we need to get together after the blocks so we can like figure out how we want to vote.
Yeah, that's
it's
fair.
Like I said, like I feel really confused. So I think it makes sense that we keep in tow.
So someone like asked me earlier, like, do you feel like your alliances from the beginning of the game? Because like, you know, I feel like as a sunflower, as a group of flowers, I feel like we worked really well in a way that the other maybe groups of flowers haven't. And I feel like we like established early alliances there, and like I still feel loyal to those alliances. But I didn't know if you guys necessarily felt that way. Like moving forward, you know, we're like, oh, we'll be like a little Power 5, and like we haven't done that. But I feel like,
girl, what Power 5?
Okay, we can clue you in. The only reason that happened is because
we were like the first people.
We were like the first people not. What was it? What was happening? Everyone else was off doing something. We were the first people who like went into the greenhouse at the first challenge. And then somehow Thomas and Nick were like the next people to walk up, and like we were just chit chatting. We're like, oh, we can be like a little Power 5 or whatever. Obviously, Nick got the boot.
The first boot.
Yeah, and so I feel like that might have been the trigger of like solving that Power 5, because we didn't really hold true to that. But like, I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't rooting for you or Brady because of that, and Abrielle did put me on the chopping block last time. Sure. So that's definitely where my vote is going. If I end up voting, I don't know if we were playing.
I was tossing out the idea that Bryn would block my vote. If you don't feel comfortable with that, I can tell her not to.
Why would she block your vote?
What?
Why would she block your vote?
Just so I have a banked vote.
Okay.
I did want to ask, and no shade if you say no, but I am going to bid for the uproot for myself.
So you're trying to make sure that you don't want to waste your things if you don't have the votes.
Well, no, it's more of if someone else also bids for it, if either of you guys are willing to pass over a seed to get a higher bid for it.
Okay. I only have one, and that would leave me with 0.
Okay. So I also do have a bank vote that I could trade for. So that would give you an extra vote later on.
I don't know. I feel like a seed might be more hard. Like, I don't want to be left moneyless.
No, that's okay.
But I cannot guarantee you a seed, but I can guarantee you that I won't vote for you.
Okay. Cool.
Me as well, if Brenda's not blocked.
Okay.
I definitely feel like Abrielle is vulnerable because outside of Allie, she didn't have any real allyship or whatever. Yeah. So I feel like you should feel pretty comfortable. Honestly, you might not even need that.
Yeah. But you just need to make sure. I mean, if you have the seeds, I would bid on the uproot just to get to your seed. I think your struggle is make sure that Abrielle isn't looked at as a loner that people want to work with. You know what I mean? So do you want me to block your vote?
I feel like
okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna bring it up in front of him, but I didn't think you wanted me to.
Yeah, no, thank you. I appreciate that.
I'll block your vote.
I'll take it. Okay. Just so I can have a little extra something. I don't have nothing.
Yeah, literally. I've had one seed the entire time, and it's from the first greenhouse challenge.
No, same. Never had a block vote. I don't know. So I think.
So who do you want to vote out? I would not.
Like in the group of 3?
Yes.
No, Abrielle. I wasn't bullshitting. I'm telling you the truth, and I'm not.
Okay. Okay. Because my thing is. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. I have a question for you.
What's up?
I think he's gonna bid for uproot.
He did tell us he's gonna bid for uproot.
Yeah, and I don't know if I'll stay against Brady, but I don't know if I can outbid him either. And
how many do you have?
You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. Do you know about how many he has? I have 4.
He did not tell us. He just said he had seeds and he was gonna bid, and that he asked if you upbid him if we would help him out. But we both have 1 seed.
We only have 1. I don't want to ask people for seeds. I'm just trying to figure out if this is like
I don't know how
plausible for me to bid.
Yeah.
Let me think.
I don't want to campaign too much too because I'm like whatever. But is there any information I could give you or anything like you'd want in order to feel more comfortable moving forward with me? Like, how can I solidify our trust? Because we haven't gone against each other since the start. No. And there's not really been a round where we didn't somewhat communicate about our plan.
Yeah. No, I feel like we're good. Cool. The only thing that I was trying to figure out was like, so the round that I was up, and I don't know if this is like petty to hold on to, but I had 3 votes against me, and I'm still trying to figure out.
I know who all of them were.
Okay, I know one was Kat because she told me. and I'm still trying to figure out. Was it Olivia?
So Kat has 3 votes technically. She did use 2 of them. I don't know why she's saying she hasn't. It's good strategy, I guess. Olivia, I think, did.
Wait, Kat had 2?
She had 3 going into that vote.
Yeah.
She used 2 of them. So when she's like, I still have a bank vote, she does, because she has another one. But there was 3 she had. So when she's saying, oh, I still have mine, she's not lying there. She's just not giving full information. So, and then the other one was Olivia.
And she told her that she might do that too.
I told her straight up, I was like, I think you and me might be on different sides for this one. If you want to vote for Shakira, I can't change your mind. I'm still voting for Jack, and I will be voting for Jack. I could tell you everyone's votes for that vote.
How the hell did you?
Because for whatever reason, that round I was like really in the loop, and then Zach got into power, and he said, I have all the money in the world, I have the sunflower. I don't know why people aren't talking more about the fact that he has probably getting close to 10 seeds.
No.
Yeah. He's got 2 from Olivia. He's still holding on to.
He didn't give them back? He told me he gave them back.
I don't think he did. And I can check with Olivia and get back to you on that. But then he won 2 seed challenges, which is 4. He got, he hasn't been nominated.
Got one from the very beginning.
Yeah, and he tried to play it like he didn't get that one until someone called him on it. So I just am like, obviously he nominated me, so he's an easy person for me to campaign against moving forward. But dead ass, until he's out, I have no other targets. And I was telling some of the girlies downstairs, I was like, if I don't win, I want a girlie to win. I don't want these boys anywhere near the win unless it's me near the win.
Okay.
So I do just want to throw that your way. And I mean...
That was the only information I really needed. You can save your breath. Like, I'm not voting for you. I'm also not voting for Rogue.
He's taking himself off. I didn't know if you knew that or not either.
Yeah, he came and talked to me and Edmund about it. And honestly, I was trying to tell him, I don't think you need to do that. Like, save your votes. I don't think it's you.
I don't think so either, but...
To be safe.
Whatever he wants to do. I mean, he's rich, and I'm fine with people flushing.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, better for us, better for me.
All I have to say is Zach cannot get power. Like, Allie was the most dangerous. Zach is now the most dangerous. And I think after that, it's going to be a little bit of a reshuffle again. Yeah. But I think Kat is floating. I like her, though. So it's okay. And, I mean, Shane is just a wild card. I like him, though. So it's, like, hard because I do like him.
I really like Shane, and I had a conversation with him. He was like, look, let's clear the air. I heard that you were coming for me. And I was like...
Who said that?
And like at first he really didn't tell me, but then later on in the conversation he was like, he did cough up that it was Allie. Now I don't know if he said that it was Allie to throw her under the bus because she was already voted out.
So what was the info? I want to see if maybe I can clear it up.
That I was coming for him.
I don't know if this has gotten back to you. Zach came straight to you because Zach last round was throwing your name out there. And other people can vouch for that. I don't know why I haven't brought that up earlier. Oh my god. Now it sounds fake because I'm like, oh, I just remember.
No, I believe you.
But dead ass, like seriously, he was talking about you, and he was like, I think that she's a stronger player than Jack, so do we keep Jack around because he's just easier to beat later on? And so when that vote was going down, as far as I know, maybe that vote thrown towards you, that extra vote was actually him, and Kat did a vote on both just to equalize. He avoided me last round, like fully towards the end. After he realized he was protected in the daisy chain, he was like, peace out, I don't care about you at all.
Okay, no.
So I think just because he's in power, I would love the sunflower next round. Just know your ass is safe. I'm not, there's no way I'm putting it up there.
No, same.
I will go to the final 4, like I will promise that to you. You don't have to, but.
Yeah, no. I also will promise that to you, because like if you've noticed how like all the people who were in power with the flowers, like how they worked, I don't think anyone worked together like we did. Like
no one worked together like you and Rogue.
They all kind of were just doing their own things. And
every round since, I'm like,
what are y'all doing? But I feel really safe with you and Rogue.
And that's why I think us going for power was less of a problem than people think when it comes to getting power at the beginning.
Where are you? How are you feeling? Do you have any?
You know, I've been talking mainly with Edmund and Bryn this round because we're in the greenhouse, but like, I don't know, I think I'm closest with everyone in the greenhouse right now.
Yeah. Okay.
That's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah. I haven't really gotten to talk to either of them just because I've been trying to like control what's going on outside of the greenhouse right now.
Right.
Being Sunflower, I kind of have the pull, which is why I was like trying to talk with everybody. But I haven't really gotten to talk. I mean, like, what are they thinking? What are they hoping the outcomes of this? Did they say? Did they?
I think so I don't know who they're blocking or what's going on. I heard that they're blocking each other. I heard that they're blocking
That's all
people.
I know, too.
I don't know. I think they both respect your moves this round, and I don't see you making any big waves this round.
Okay. The only thing I'm worried about is that if Brady stays, then he's gonna, which I would understand. Like, it's not like Brady would. It would be like I put him up, and we did have a conversation.
Right.
That's why I kind of want to talk to him right now while we still have that chance.
My thing is, I've talked to Abigail the least, and we were like, at one point she flipped the script on like the Daisy thing, and I'm like, okay, all right. So I just haven't talked to her enough to even get like why she wanted to flip it. I feel like she's the one. Well, I don't know. Other people are going for Brady too, so I feel like it's between her.
Okay.
Like for the majority of people.
I do have a question because I feel like we're all good.
Yeah.
So I'm planning on buying Uproot for this, but in case there's like an auction fight, would any of you be willing to let me borrow a seed? I do have a Banco I could trade if needed.
Okay. I'll give you a seed if it comes down to it, because I know there is going to be a little fight in there.
Yeah.
Because I think Abrielle's trying to get one as well.
Yeah. If I do get Uproot, I would have. The plan is I would get a second bank vote, so I could trade both of them.
Okay.
If you'd also be willing to.
Okay. Yeah, if it comes down to it, you can. Yeah.
Scheming.
Well, also wait. Okay, wait. Actually, okay, possibly. I am trying to think because, I'm thinking about long game.
Yeah.
If I get nominated in the future, I don't want to just be stuck with 2 seats. I'd like to like have the security of 3 so I can pull myself off.
Yeah.
But if it does come down to that, like, we can.
And if I'm still here and I have a seat,
Okay.
you know, I'd
Yeah.
like watch out for your back.
Yeah, that's true. That's
So.
true. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I'm just worried that I won't stay against Brady if Rogue takes himself down.
I think you will.
Because Rogue is pretty set on bidding on that upgrade.
I'm gonna work hard to make sure you stay.
So you don't think I should try to outbid him?
Well, if it can go to chance, save yourself.
Okay.
Because even if you lose the chance, I think you still get your seats back.
Yeah.
So,
What I might do is I might put 3 down and see. Because if he
I
outs.
think he only has 4, and that's why he was
So
asking for more.
I have 4.
Or maybe he has 3, and that's why he was asking for more. But as long as it's matched, you at least have a random chance. But I'm telling you.
Oh, that's right.
I want you to stay.
Okay.
Rogue just asked me for a seed.
I'm not going to ask you guys for seeds. I'm not going to do all that.
Okay. Honestly, I can.
You do not have to do that.
I will.
I'm not gonna beg for it.
I'm telling you, you didn't beg for it. I'm telling you.
We can see how the auction goes because I feel like he's probably gonna wait until.
And I'm gonna give it to you in private, and I don't want anyone to know that I gave it to you.
Okay.
Can we make that deal?
Absolutely.
I give you the
yeah.
Okay.
And like I will owe you, like you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Maybe but if I can like figure out a solid number.
And also, they didn't tell me they were nominating you until right before. That's why I literally got in a conversation with them, and I literally was like, "You guys have not told me what you're thinking. You're just telling me, oh,
That's what
I'm
the greenhouse
who
goes
are
now.
you nominating?"
Okay. I'm gonna put 3 down and run away. Okay.
Abrielle's bid 3 seeds on Uproot.
So do we have a target? Because both Rogue and Abrielle are gonna start bidding.
Right.
I don't know if Brady's bidding.
I've been saying that Brady I see as like, even though he doesn't have like the seeds or like really the alliances, he does kind of have like, I see strength as a competitor.
I agree.
And that's why I kind of want to like take this chance, because I did make this decision based off of like who had the least amount of stuff to give.
Yes.
And I told Shane that like you would have been in there had you not had immunity. I told him that. I mean, like we were very clear about that, and that's how Brady ended up there. And I feel like we have a chance to get rid of a possible competitor. I feel like Rogue and Abrielle we can deal with later.
Totally on the same page.
Okay.
They're gonna waste their seats now with that Brute.
Right. That's
we
why
get
I said
out.
Rogue
I
out.
think Brady's the better strategist as well.
Yes.
And the better in competitions.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
So
3.
3.
Oh, that was.
I don't know
smart.
how much he's gonna bid. She told me she has 4.
She does. That's what I'm saying. Like she didn't put all. She wants to see what he has.
Exactly.
Right.
So let them waste their seats.
Okay.
And then I agree. I think we should go for Brady.
Okay. I'm gonna go find Brady.
I feel like I'm just trying to get safety seats, but it's only if it comes down to it. I have 4, so I can beat her.
Okay.
But just in case.
I do feel like she has seats from 2 other people to make it.
I also have
5.
at least 2 other people that would be willing to
to give me their
I mean, I will give you a seed because that's what I told you.
Yeah.
But if you do lose, I would like a seed back.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright,
thank you.
But to recap, I bid 3 because I know Rogue is gonna, and I feel like I'm just really scared that against Brady I'll go home. But I bid 4 just in case, or I have 4. I bid 3 just to see if I get outvoted.
Because you can do it with a max.
Because if he puts up 4, then I get my 3 back.
But you can still match him.
I know, but isn't that a 50-50 chance?
That's better than 0.
Fair, but like. Well,
and if you lose, only the person who wins pays the seeds.
Yeah, you get your seeds back.
I'll get my seeds back, but I might go home.
I just wanted to catch you in passing, and like.
I haven't really seen you since the beginning of this round, so what's been going on?
No, because I've been trying to talk to freaking Edmund.
Rogue has bid 4 seeds on Uproot. The bid for Uproot is now 4 seeds.
So I can go get my seeds.
Okay.
The bidding war has just begun. It's one of the most competitive auctions in the Greenhouse history. Next time on The Greenhouse Season 3.